Hello and welcome. Adam in real life here. I am Adam. This is my real life. I mean, that's the case for all of us right now. We are back to real life, back to life as usual, right? Monday morning, for most of us, life will return to just the normal, everyday life. The holidays are over. Everything that we've been building towards, right? Everything, the lights, the festivities, the gift uh hunting, it's all it's all gone until next year. And it's sad really because now all the Christmas lights are being taken down. There's no big displays anymore. It makes me sad because I would like to see that all through January. We are going back to just life as normal. There's just, it's a funny state to be in. I mean, life is life. Every day is every day, but there's a mindset we get into when we're looking forward to something, right? Whether we're looking forward to a holiday, whether we're looking forward to a vacation that's coming up, whether we're looking forward to a visit, whatever it is. Once that's over, though, whatever it is that we were looking forward to, once it's over, eh, life just goes back to the way that it was until the next thing. What if we just lived every day as its own day? And that's easier said than done. But hear me out. If we stop pining for something, then maybe we won't feel such a loss of that thing once it's behind us. What I mean is this: just live every day. Find the good in every day. And that's kind of what, you know, the whole, my whole, what I want to showcase in my life is that I do look for maybe not adventure in every day, although I believe you can find adventure in every day, but maybe just something good from every day. Like today is a cold, dreary, cloudy, by all accounts, it's a no good nothing day. But I am going to make something. I'm going to do something to make the best of the day because the alternative is to find something to look forward to, right? That's a long way off. Now, I mean, what's next? What's the next thing to look forward to? Spring. Well, we've got at least 3 more months of cold, gray weather. I'm not saying not to look forward to those things, but I'm saying that sometimes it gets hard to hold on to something that seems so far off, even though it's not. It will be here before we know it, but it will seem longer if that's all we're shooting for. So, making an attempt to live in the moment, to find something today. If we could just do that every day, then every day could be special in its own way. Need to stop by the Dollar Tree and pick something up. I know there's something at the Dollar Tree that I need. I know that I get it from Dollar Tree. I keep reminding myself every day. I don't know offhand what that is. I'm hoping when I get inside and I walk past it, it will leap out at me. Let's see how that goes.
And one of the first stops I always like to make at Dollar Tree is the sock aisle.
Rambo socks. Now that, I don't know if I need Rambo socks, but this looks like Rambo. That does not look like Rambo. That looks like Rocky after a fight with his nose broken upward. If I were John Rambo, I'd make a new movie of revenge just based on these socks. They've got some Harry Potter socks, some Star Wars socks.
I like my coffee on the dark side. Just like my...
I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. This typically wouldn't be seen anyway because I wear jeans. These Harry Potter Hedwig socks. Those are pretty neat. I've not seen this at Dollar Tree in quite a while. I've gotten this from Dollar Tree before, and it is surprisingly good. It is not it's not a chicken broth. It is a vegetable broth. It says there with onions, basil, and lime and spice.
Okay, this is what I needed to remember. I never remember when I'm in Dollar Tree. You know when I remember? When I'm in the shower and I can't do anything about it. So I have to suffer with the little sliver that I have. But now I have it. I like this soap. I like the way it smells. It lathers up nice. I guess it cleans all right. I mean, I don't have like big clouds of dirt on me or anything, so it's doing something.
Brand I've never seen before in any store, Seabreeze. I wonder if this is a Dollar Tree brand. Trusted American brand. Well, that right there is probably not Dollar Tree because it's not made in China. Let's see. Oh, yeah, made in Canada. Plus 50 washes. How did they determine that? Is that full washes, face washes? Were they full grown adults, kids, dogs? Who did the counting? I'm tempted to get this to just test to see if I can get how many washes I can get from it. Well, it's nighttime now, and it's getting colder. I thought I saw some flakes, a few flurries, but I don't see any right now. It's also dinner time, so I'm gonna swing by the Taco Bell. I ordered online, but the mobile and delivery pickup area is currently empty, so not ready yet. Order's ready, picking it up and heading home. New Mountain Dew Baja Midnight. Let's give that a shot. I haven't had that before, I don't think. Unless I think they used to have one that was a midnight, but it wasn't Baja. It may be the same thing, but we'll find out. Yeah, I think that's similar. I think they just renamed it. Still pretty good. I'm not a big Mountain Dew fan, but I like Baja Blast and now this. It's kind of a great Pitch Black. That was the name of it. I think this is Pitch Black rebranded. Got the food in the van, ready to head home. While I was in there, something interesting happened. Taco Bell, McDonald's, other places, they have kiosks. You can either order mobile, but even if you don't, you can order on a kiosk. And what started off as convenience now has become basically mandatory in a lot of places. An older gentleman came in and he was saying that he couldn't get anybody to wait on him the last time he was there, and he got upset and he said, I don't know how to use these screens. I'm old school. And now part of me agrees with him. Part of me agrees that you shouldn't have to use something. If I understand that it makes it easier for the business, it's one, two less people that they have to staff because they don't have people taking orders. And another thing, if there's an error in the ordering, then it's on the customer and not the person behind the counter. So I get that, but I also don't think that you should be forced into it. If like when you go to the drive-through, you still tell them your order. Although that's also being replaced by AI in a lot of places. Part of it is he says, I don't know how to do that. I'm old school. But there's also a part of an older generation, of which I include myself. Now, he was older than I am, but I know a lot of people my age too that kind of have this stubborn resistance to any type of technological change. And there's a fine line, I think, between I don't know how to do that or I will never learn how to do that. And I understand the resistance on some things. I understand the being indignant about being forced to make a change of something that's always worked the way it does. But life is moving on. Things do change. And I'm not saying that we have to just take it, but to be so pig-headed that we resist any type of change and we blame, everything on the newfangled generation, all their gadgets and toys. I agree to a certain extent, but I mean, I'm obviously I use my phone here. I use technology. Um, I will agree that it can't replace human interaction, customer service, although for many places anymore, that's lacking. I mean, it's to me, a screen does not uh, get my order wrong. When I push the button, it gives me what I said. It doesn't give me any attitude. The screen never has a bad day and it never takes it out on me. So from that standpoint, I'm fine with that. Now, do I wish I could have some customer interaction with someone that would treat me like a fellow human being? Sure. I don't know if we're past that. I mean, it happens every now and then, but it's rarer than it used to be. There comes a point where we have to stop resisting that change. And again, I'm not saying that we just go with the flow and take it, but there are things we can do rather than just fall on our sword and say, I'm old school. I don't do that. And wear it like a badge of honor. He also said she told me she couldn't take my order, and I started a fight with her, which I don't see any need for that. We don't need to be starting fights. I agree that it's upsetting. And I did tell him that if you don't feel comfortable using it and you go to the counter and they tell you they can't take your order, that you have to do it, you simply need to say that you can't see the screen well. He was an older gentleman and he might have failing eyesight. I don't know. By law, they have to make accommodations for you. That's part of the ADA, the American Disabilities Act, has to make accommodations, reasonable accommodations for people who cannot access certain things that everybody else can, or most everybody else. And so in that case, without getting ugly, without causing a fight, I don't know how receptive he was to it because he seemed like a kind of person that just, he was itching for a fight. You hear the word cantankerous old coot. I'm sure he could have been a nice fellow, but I think there was a bit of cantankerous old coot in there too. Anyway, I got to go home.
I did pick up the Seabreeze soap. I'm curious of the Seabreeze Clean. I like the smell. It has menthol in it. It's supposed to give a refreshing, clean feeling. Let's see if it lives up to that. But what I'm really, really interested in is the plus 50 washes. Now, we would say 50 plus washes. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing to put the plus before the number. I, it makes more sense to me to say the number plus rather than plus 50 because that begs the question, what plus 50? I don't know. It's just semantics. I'm going to be putting this to the test, and I will be providing updates on this soap. And we're going to see if, in fact, we can get plus 50 washes. Stay tuned for more thrilling soap adventures. Adam out.